Hello and welcome to the show. I am back in Finland for some more of my summer car. I have basically reset everything on the game. It was good. The amount of time it was going to take me to sort out all of my vehicles missing over everywhere and the car and so on, I figured I'll just start again. So that is what we have done, and I have been busy buying bits. Apparently the bits didn't stay in the box when I saved the game, so there are now bits all over in the back of the van. Well, that's fine. As you can see, we have got some rally parts going on that shall go into our car. I'm hoping and praying that they all stay in the back here while we travel our way back home again. There are various bits and pieces, some extra gauges, fuel mixture gauge, we've got a new revometer, and there's some other crap can go in here. And of course we have a mighty wing. I did have about 8,000 monies until all of that, and then we don't have many monies. Oh, and I've got some petrol because I might have filled up the car with what little petrol there was to begin with, and I'd not tightened a bolt, and we'll get to that in a minute. There was a little bit of a leak. There is various new stuff around the place. This car here, this guy here being one of it. I don't really know quite what it is that he does, other than just be rude to you in general. I think you can somehow get the car. I don't know if we have to win the car in a race or something, potentially. I mean, there is... let's have a look. Can we go... Oh, hello, I'm expecting the car. Okay, maybe there's not much to it. I don't know whether we can drive it or not. Doesn't look like we can do any work on it. What I tend to do is just sort of wheel him through the window, because he's generally not particularly nice, and then he tries to run you over, so it's almost as bad as the other car. Anyway, sorry, we've got distracted immediately. This is the best thing. Oh dear, he's actually got it out of the shop. Almost. Well done. There's also a bus. I don't know whether you can go on the bus. I don't intend on, though, because I don't want to lose my van. Now that I have all of my vehicles back in their correct places, it makes a change, and I don't want to now go and lose some. Right, let's turn you on, and I don't know if he's actually... I've never actually seen him get free. Like, I've messed about with him a little bit, and he's never, ever got free. So, yeah, that's a fun distraction. Anyway, I'll just let this warm up slightly so it's not quite as horrendous thing to... Oh, he might get free now. He might be about to come run me over. Oh, crap. He is going to come and run me over. Uh-oh. Quick. Well, this might make a interesting attempt at getting home. Right, so let's get that... get the handbrake off. Right, let us go. Where is he? Oh, there he is. What is your great... Yes, go crash into the bus. Yes, you can bully them. He doesn't follow me all the way home. Quickly! I mean, we've got like racing harnesses and so on. We haven't fitted them to our van though. Well, that's an interesting start to the video. Wasn't quite prepared. Like I knew that he was going to kind of half-assed go for you, but he's never ever worked himself free. So. Well, that's something. I don't know how far he's going to chase us for, whether he will chase us all the way down here. I think he's probably got stuck on the bus now. Anyway, yes, I am back to causing absolute mayhem in Finland. Apparently, after the last video I did on this, where I went on the hunt for the green car... Oh! Hello? Who are you? Are you the Fuzz? Are you the Fuzz looking at me with, I'm assuming you're a policeman. Don't mind me. I'm not speeding. Well, this is a day of firsts. I've never come across a checkpoint on this game before. Neither have I got the car free of something. Is he going to want me to stop? I can't actually read what that says. I'm assuming you're wanting me to stop? Sure, we'll do this. We good to go? Don't really know what's going on here. Hey guys. I don't know. Was I supposed to get... Oh, crap. Quick, we shall outmaneuver them. This has gone really, really, really badly wrong. Yes, okay, I got a cutting plan. Oh, cutting plan didn't work. I was trying to use the truck to cause problems for the Fuzz. I think they might want me to get out of the vehicle. I don't really know. I wonder how good the police... This has become a versus the police in my summer car. A very unexpected turn of events. I've got to try and get away now. It would be rude of me not to, let's face it. I wonder how good you are at carrying... I wonder how good you are. I wonder how... Oh, we're getting nudged. We're getting nudged. I'm going on the brakes here. Oh, we're getting pushed past our turning. Well, oh, come on, van. You can make... Okay, you can't make that turn. We're going to have to loop around. We're looping around now. We're looping around, and now we shall go kind of off-road briefly. Not off-road, well, it will be off-road in a minute. We've got this little sort of section to go down. I have a feeling we're going to get killed. I have a feeling he might be more aggressive than the GTA 5 police in his pursuit of me. We're going to go down here and see what they do on the dirt. The sirens are getting considerably quieter. I think I might have lost them. They might not want to take... Well, we've learned a little bit. We've learned to... This was going to be a nice relaxing journey and the talk about where we are with this game and so on, but no, instead we nearly get murdered and then we nearly get run over. Well, I say nearly get run over. Yeah, that's not gone particularly well. I guess next time we come to a police checkpoint, I will try getting out of my vehicle. I don't know whether they're... I'm kind of working on the assumption that the game isn't going to have like the police constantly on the lookout for a van with my registration number, so I imagine we'll be okay to go through the checkpoint next time around. Oh, bugger, brakes. Might have locked everything up. I've also not paid for any of the petrol, or the diesel and petrol that I have recently purchased because I ran out of money buying car parts, as you do, and they don't spawn until you've paid the guy for them. However, you can fill your vehicles up with petrol and then run away. So, yeah, there's that as well. Oh, bugger. The Finnish roads are very, very dangerous. Got to remember that one. I could really do without... To be fair, that would make up a pretty much perfect start to this video. Would be... get chased by a car and crashed into by a car, irritate the police, and then kill yourself on the Finnish back roads. That would be the perfect trifecta of completely and utterly not doing what I was expecting to do in this video. Anyway, I think the sun is beginning to go down. Now, there are some new things around the world. Most noticeably, of course, that yellow car. There is also a train line that I was expecting to have come to around about now. Apparently, we haven't. Actually, no, it's just around this corner, because I remember the horrible, horrible water-filled ditch on the inside. I may have fallen in there at some point. Yeah, there is a train line that now runs around this part of the world. I have yet to see a train. And because of that, I don't really bother stopping, and I know that is going to be the death of me at some point. I'm also driving on a keyboard, because I'm not going to got my controller set up again, which makes it a little bit wonky at times, driving. Yeah, I have yet to see a train. I assume there is one going around, I just haven't come across it yet. So I will be taking the any of the level crossings flat out, and kind of working on the principle that it isn't going to arrive. We'll probably go hunting for the train at some point. Maybe not go hunting with the lovely, lovely Satsuma Mark II that we've got built. We'll see if we can last a little bit longer with our car. Oopsie, that's not the gear. I'll remember gear buttons eventually. Now, our vehicle is completely new, completely rebuilt. As I said, did have a couple of little mishaps when it came to putting it together. It was one of the bolts on the brake lines that wasn't working, that wasn't tightened, and there was one of the bolts on the, I think, fuel line as well that I managed to miss. The car fired up for the first couple of times. I managed to drive it into the garage, absolutely no problem. However, then I went to start it up next time and it didn't fire. I couldn't figure out what it was. It took me a very long time until I realised it was just it's out of petrol, because we had a little bit of a leak going on. So I'm hoping with a full tank of petrol we will be working. We've now got the air-fuel ratio dial to deal with. Oh yeah, the train line kind of cuts across our little private driveway, almost, down there. Again, it makes no bloody difference. Oh god, carefully does it. Honestly, I think the septic truck is faster. I think the septic truck might actually be the fastest vehicle you have, because it's a little bit more sturdy and a little bit more reliable to sort of drive very quickly down these roads. At least that's what I feel when I'm driving around with the vehicles. Yeah. Anyway, state of our car. It's in pristine condition. We have got no. I did slightly change the save file to give it a fresh bodywork, because like just bumping into it breaks stuff no end, which is very, very irritating at times. Also, pushing vehicles seems to have stopped working. There are a couple of things that seem, a couple of kind of bugs that seem to now be in the game that weren't in it before, which we might well come across at some point. In fact, we probably will as we're rushing home now. The first one being pushing cars around just doesn't seem to work anymore. Every so often it will work to push a vehicle, but I can't. Like, I couldn't push the vehicle into the garage to work on it over the pit. It just didn't happen. I had to bump it into the garage with the van. That was the only way to get it in there. If you want to work over the pit, I ended up not. I used a jack to lift it up and mostly used the special mechanic vision to just tighten the bolts that would theoretically be unreachable. There it is. Magnificent Satsuma. I've gone for, in fact, we might actually change the paint. I'm not sure what colour we're going for. We're not going for an orange one this time because the last time we had an orange and black car, it died. So we're not going to tempt fate with that. Yeah, pushing cars doesn't seem to work. Also, we're going to, knowing my luck, this is now going to work absolutely fine, and I won't be able to show off the slight weirdness. But if we go to have a drink of water, the first time you load up the game, it just doesn't work. It doesn't let you do that. So what you then have to do is go for, actually what we're going to do is, I don't know if this is actually going to work, we're going to take the phone out so a drunk guy can't call us and say he need help, so we can hopefully wake up and it'll be daylight. I also love how you kind of flop down onto the bed. It does sort of depend on what angle you're aiming at when you look at the bed as to what angle your camera kind of flops to. Bugger it. Not quite. What is the time? I think the sun might be just about, okay, I think it's 4 a.m, so the sun's just about starting to make an appearance. Now we should be able to go into here and go, yeah. I don't know why, it's very, very weird. Very weird bug, that one. But, yeah, there is a way to get it to work. Other new stuff added while thinking about the subject is sleep. You can now sleep in the septic truck. You can actually use the bed in the back, which is very, very helpful. Does tend to mean that I use that as my general exploring vehicle, because if something goes wrong, you can just have a kip in, in there. Right, our van is full of goodies that we are going to put on our car to make it rallyified. Yes, that is a word. Although what? It's been a while since we've had a good greeting fly. So, thank you, van. What I probably should have done is, because I'm an idiot, there we go, is parked this so that it would be nice and easy to. Camera. Apparently, our guys had a bit too much to drink already. Why did you suddenly lean over there? I was only trying to lean over to get the door. That's what I was trying to do. Right, let's go and make it easy for me, because I'm lazy and want to do the least amount of walking possible. We will park the van up here, although it's got a terrible, terrible turning circle. And maybe bump the house. No, not quite. Right, there we go. That'll do. Stick the handbrake on. Turn it off. Save some diesel. Right. Now, we should have, oh god, I'm praying we have in here, right, this, important stuff, very important stuff for making cars work. We also got some seats, which are cool. Yep, we've got full-on bucket seats. These are by far the most expensive things I've bought on this game. I think they're about 5,000 monies, which is a lot. It is a lot indeed. Come on, seat. There we go. We've got the other one, bucket seat driver. Now, I think we are going to find this out as we go through. I think before we can run the car on the rally stage, it might have to pass like a rally inspection, and I think that's why you might need these bits and pieces, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, you might need a bucket seat and racing harnesses to pass that inspection. I probably should have passed the road inspection with my car first, but bugger it, we're going for full rally parts. I mean, it should theoretically be road legal with these. I mean, yeah, we've got racing harness, but it's still a seatbelt. You know, it'll still keep you in there. We have still got standard tyres. I couldn't stretch to afford them, so it should still pass on tyres, etc. We have got a nice fancier one with a light. I'm hoping the light will work. It'd be a very disappointing day if the light doesn't work. We need these because we're out of it, or mostly out of it. And that one, yeah, we can chuck them, and hopefully they'll roll roughly in the right place. Oh, come here, and brake fluid over there. Fantastic. I bought the extra gauges. I don't think we can break stuff, so we're just going to chuck it into the garage. That'd probably be the easier way of doing things. God dear, we almost lost the fuel mixture gauge. In we go. probably should be a bit more careful. Ah, the rear spoiler as well. We're not going to throw that because I don't want to ding it up. And now we don't have, like, the fender arches and so on. Again, I ran out of money, basically. We will probably pick them up at some point so we can do a better two-tone livery on our car. Right, let's actually get the vehicle working first. Oh, and I put the Christmas lights in because I don't, who doesn't want Christmas lights in their car, even though it is currently February? But never mind about that. It's not important. Right, let's undo these and give it a check. And I'm really hoping this time, I'm pretty sure everything is done up. Pretty sure everything is done up. We will very quickly find out. Also, top tip, when it comes to filling up these, I have found it is much bloody easier to only undo them one at a time. If you undo all of them and then try and fill it up, it gets quite difficult trying to kind of get the hitbox to register as to what you're filling up, and it tends to get confused. So, yeah. it sounds like a common sense thing, however, it is quite... I tend to just undo everything in one go and then do it. But, yeah, makes it much easier if you do it this way round. I'll just check if the clutch one should be good, because I don't think we had any leakage from there. But we'll make sure. I mean, if it's at the end of the day, if it comes up empty, then that means that we need to go find another bolt. Nope. Okay, so that should now be brakes are working. Fingers crossed. Are you... oh, we had some... I know we didn't have very much left. I did buy like 5 of these initially and wasted all of them while figuring out why the brakes weren't working. So, that's why we had to go and get some more. Right, you can sit somewhere, sit neatly, or we can play dominoes. Ah, that'll do, actually, it's balanced. Right, so that's that done. Then we will fill the car up with fuel. Actually, we'll fit the gauge first. Door open. Probably should have got the gauge before opening the door, because they're difficult things to work around. Right. Back to the happy place of the Satsuma and the fun of trying to connect everything up again. Did you have anything that needed to be tightened on you? We're using our mechanic face head bump method is what this one is called. To clip through the vehicle. Got to be very careful doing mechanic head bump though. Occasionally the clipping through the car doesn't quite work how you would hoped, and it I can't, as far as I can tell, there is no bolts that need doing there. Yeah, the head bumping method can end up jumping the car around. Occasionally physics gets angry and the car will fall out of stuff. So, got to bear that in mind. I don't think we have a filler cap on this, or the flap to go across the bodywork. I don't remember seeing one. Seeing as our car is now in pristine condition, if it was around anywhere, it should be on it now. Right. Petrol. Let's fill you up. We won't... Actually, it doesn't really matter. As I say, no, we probably won't put it all in, just in case there is a leak. Probably be a good idea, just in case I have missed another one, and I don't want to waste all of my petrol. One of the difficult things, actually, in trying to decide if it is a leak or something else with your car is that there's no puddles. There's no visible puddles to tell you that that's what's leaking, or that there is something leaking from your car. So it can be a little bit fiddly at times to figure out that out. So you have to keep going around and making sure... oh, bugger. Damn it, we're going to have to flip these over, I think. Yeah, it would be a nice feature to have that, I think. I will say that on this build, I put the exhaust on first time, which is incredible. For all of the hassle that I went to last time out, to actually get the exhaust on straight away was fantastic. Again, I don't think there's anything that I have to do up on those. Right, here goes the moment of truth. I've said this car is working, and I did have it fired up before. There we go. Now, if we pull the choke out, I think, to get it up to temperature. Fingers crossed. There we go. Now, if we leave driving mode... Don't stall on me, car, because I wanted to go have a look, see what my my Christmas lights would look like. Fantastic. I love them. They are excellent. And they are not going to be an absolutely terrible distraction when I'm driving around at all. Nope. No. They are our equivalent of rally lights. We can't get rally lights for the Satsuma at the moment, which is a little bit of a shame. So our equivalent are going to be Christmas lights, which, yeah. I guess they're probably closer to being the equivalent of a neon light. Also, I'm not sure I'd want them that close to a very hot exhaust. Like, I don't know what these Christmas lights are made out of, but it's pretty tough stuff. I should probably have got the better exhaust. I should do at some point. We may get around to having a fully modified car. God, if we can get some money somewhere. Oh, we're a little bit peckish. Shall we have some sausages? We keep those in the van as well. I couldn't be bothered to bring stuff into the house because it only ends up going out here again. So, yeah. Right, let's go and have a look on here. Gauges are all reading okay, I think. Battery's okay. Water pressure is not moved, I don't think. And that is oil? Sure, it's doing a thing. Are we up to a... No, we're not quite up to a temperature that I can sort of start faffing around with bits and pieces just yet. Let's close that. We'll get our toolkit out. I have, in some ways, missed tinkering around with the vehicle on here. At times it can get quite fiddly, and at times a little bit annoying, especially when stuff goes quite catastrophically wrong after many hours. I think it took me about 4 hours to get back to the stage where I am here, with having had experience of building the car up before and using a little bit cheaty. I say a bit cheaty. I used a couple of guides to help me get through stuff quicker. Oh, I missed the table. We're going back to our old ways of trying to put stuff on tables and completely missing. There we go. It's kind of a shame that we can't seem to have the clock. You can either have a rev meter or a clock, and you can't put the clock anywhere else in the car, which is a little bit annoying, really. Right, if I... we'll leave it just a little bit longer. It is idling at least, which is something. Something better than I was perhaps expecting it. I say expecting it to be. It's idling and it's not squeaking away, which is good. I've just turned up my computer sound. The belt's not squeaking away, which is always a concern. I haven't fiddled around with the valves at the moment. We may come and do that at a later date. We're just going to worry about getting it working and get the rally parts on. For now... I'm not even sure the temperature gauge is currently working, because it doesn't normally take too long to heat up. Certainly from my past experience. Right, now if we go and put that in there... Oh, what on earth are the chances of that? I did, ever so slightly, when I was faffing around with the car, when I first sort of got it going, I did slightly move around the screw, and I guess I've, through sheer dumb guesswork... have got it working pretty well. That will do for me. Okay, we should probably go and test the brakes. That would not be a bad idea. Do we want to go put... I'll tell you what, we'll go put seats and all of that lot in first. Then we will go and test the brakes of the car. See how it does. Because that is kind of a big important part. Right. We haven't even had to... I am amazed that dumb luck has seen me through that. Because, yeah, that's quite good going from me. Now, can we get... This is the best game of all to play is guess at the spanner required... Actually, because we've got no interior in this car at the moment, we might as well just stick this in here and we'll work from the passenger side. This makes life much easier, you know, when there is no interior in the car whatsoever, to try and guess at what bolt is needed to undo the seat. That one. Haha! This isn't a game I've particularly missed, that you try and get the right sized spanner to do stuff. Also, physics may glitch out massively when I'm doing this. We will have to wait and see. I'll probably do this. Oh, hello. Just climb around. I don't know if there was a bolt at the back. No, there wasn't a bolt. There's like a third bolt. So that's out there. It's not glitched around massively. Away with... actually, not a bad throw, considering seats are not exactly light things. Bucket seat driver. That's the one we want. Yes, we should have a full-on rally car with an amazing 100-ish something horsepower. Probably at best 100 and something-ish horsepower, let's be honest. Now, how on earth do we do... are you different... God damn it, why would you do that? Unless we've got to do it from a different position. No, we don't think we do. Bugger it, why would we use different... I guess this was probably got to be... Okay, are we going to guess it's probably using a bigger bolt? It's probably got to be a bit sturdier, possibly. Putting this in position... Or are we... Do we need to do you up? Surely we must need to do this thing up. I would be amazed if we didn't, but it does seem to look like there is none on the go here. That's really weird. Ah, okay, there we go. It hadn't quite... Right, that would make more sense then. It wasn't quite seated properly on the hitbox. I guess I dropped it. Yeah, I happened to drop it in what looked like the exact perfect position. Okay, I'm learning things again. I've got to go through this process. It's a little bit rusty on the old building front. Actually quite nice. Another reason why I wanted to actually just sort of build the car again was to try to get back into the swing of things with this game, rather than starting with a completely buggered car and, yeah, faffing around with trying to sort of reassemble the odd bit. Just start again from scratch. Kind of makes things a little bit on the easier side in some regards. I've got to be careful not to dent up these doors. Although, let's face it, we are going to go rallying with this car. It is going to end up dented and battered, I suspect, in no time at all. Right, passenger seat. We've got to paint that wing. I don't know what colour to go for. Maybe we will go for... right, okay, so it's just not quite sitting in there properly the first time you drop it down, for whatever reason. Come on, passenger seat. This isn't really that hard. Of all the things that I've fitted on this car, surely a passenger seat can't be the most awkward. We've not even got a bent chassis or anything dumb like... Oh, hello. There we go, that's the ticket. Right, I don't actually know if we need a passenger seat particularly. They came in it came as a set. I'm pretty sure it came as a set, so we're going to put it in there anyway. I don't think we get a co-driver for the rally. It'd be quite interesting if we did get a co-driver, and I don't know what we need to pass inspection, so we'll go for racing seats in there. We'll put the harness. I don't know how the harnesses go. I'm kind of just guessworking this lot. I haven't seen the only videos I've seen from this are for the older kind of older builds of the game, so this stuff here hasn't been in it, so we're kind of just guessworking a lot. Do I have to put the harnesses in before I have to put in the seats? Have I really completely... Oh, come on now, physics. That might be a thing I have to do. I don't think there was an option for a roll cage. I'm actually just going to go and quickly check if I've buggered things up slightly. Because I had a feeling there was a roll cage for this game. I don't know where I heard about it from. There was the various bits and pieces that we bought. They're the various performance parts. We'll probably get around to them at some point when I've got some more money and a radiator and so on. Yeah, these are the rally parts. So we've got the harness, we've got the seats and so on. No, there does not seem to be an option for a roll cage for the car, which is kind of where I would imagine you would connect the harnesses up to. Okay, so a quick Google later, and we do indeed need a roll cage. Unfortunately, it's not something you can buy from the catalogue. We have to go to the mechanic and get it done there, and it's going to be 3,000 monies that I don't have at this moment in time. So, we're going to be going without harnesses for now. They can go over there. And we will fit this stuff into the car, and then we will go for a quick drive. Yeah, I did not know about that one. Well, I should... Yeah, should probably do my research before filming, but then where would the fun be in knowing absolutely everything? There'll be less bumbling around. We will, I guess, yeah, off camera I'll probably go get some money and go and deal with that, get a roll cage set up in here. I'm hoping I can drive. Okay, we can drive like this. I mean, the other seats never did come with seatbelts anyway, so I'm working on the assumption that we'll still be okay to drive the car around. I don't know if it'll pass inspection with the race seats without a full harness and roll cage majig. Who knows? We may faff around with the passing of inspection at some point as well. Now I've got to try and get the steering wheel off if I can remember. Eventually we'll find the one that does the steering wheel. Maybe. Can we get the positioning? Just maybe if we do. Haha! We can. Ultimate laziness. The less moving around I have to do, the better. And this one. There we go. Get the steering wheel off. I have seen the racing steering wheel we're about to equip. Does look like it has a million bolts around it to do up. Are they going to be actual functioning ones, or is it all just going to be in the centre and they're just pretend? Is that how it's going to work here? Yes, they are actually pretend. Excellent. I can deal. I can live with that. There we go. I think that was. Oh no, not quite all of our things. We've got one more bit to do. Oh crap! We've got to try and guesswork what bolt we need for. Don't suppose you happen to be the right one. I'd imagine it'd be a small one. Like that maybe? Nope. That one. No, please be right eventually. There we go. Guesswork it. We will get there in the end. That's the ticket. Maybe, can we... Oh, we've got to go... Oh, okay, we'll push... I'm not sure that's the way you'd push it out, but never mind. We've got we've got it either way. That can sit up here and can be useless along with the clock now. And it's... I'm really, really hoping the blinky light will work like a proper blinky rally light, although we have got it putting it in sideways, as you do. Sometimes it doesn't really mind if you put it in sideways, it will sort it out. Other times it doesn't sort of just get the hitbox right, so we'll fiddle around with it and hopefully... do you not go in there? I mean, they're guessing that we are upside down. That might cause some issues. There we go. I mean, I'm guessing it will go in here. I don't know where else it'll go on the car. Maybe it'll take up where that space is. Oh, they've pinged. I don't know. Okay, well, I mean... I was kind of expecting this to... Ooh, that can go on the floor. Just there, it's fine. I don't know whether this... Oh, God. I love this game, but sometimes... like, there's no real logical place for it to sit. I say there's no real logical place. Apparently this goes in the corner, okay? That's fine. That will sit in the corner there. That works. This... Again, it might be something that we do need to have the roll cage put in before we can do. I guess it's possible that that's a thing that we need. These will sit on there. Okay, again, no problem. They clip into there. This... I mean, it does have a bolt of some sort that looks like it'll go on somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. That's annoying. That is very annoying indeed. So it seems like we're not going to have that in there just yet. We will get the roll cage, put it in, and then we will figure that shenanigans out. Let's put the revometer in there. I know it's technically called a tachometer, but that seems like it's measuring food, not revs, so I shall name it a revometer. We've got seats and steering wheel, and we might actually have a working car now that doesn't piddle fuel and brake fluid everywhere. So, I mean, that's something. You can go over there. We shall also move the van. In fact, can we... Well, I shall show you the problem with pushing the vans, or pushing the vehicles with this, because it doesn't matter if I dent it, because it'll be reset next time anyway. Right. Handbrake. We'll make sure the handbrake's off, so the handbrake is clearly off. Now, if we go to push the van... There's a crashing noise. In fact, this, to be fair, has bounced itself forward more than I was expecting. There's just nothing. It just doesn't seem to work anymore. I don't know why. There might be a way to fix it. It might be something like the bloody water sleepy weirdness that's going on that might deal with it. I don't know. But yeah, that's a thing that we do have to fight with. I don't know why I've done that, because we are getting out in a second. Well, I'll be honest, today has not been as successful as expected. And my car does seem to have... I think in all of my twisting, I have knocked the car sideways. Oh, piss. This is going to go really well. Satsuma, I know I'm trying to be really careful and not dent you any. Oh, bugger. We are going to fall in the pit, I think, as soon as we set off. We've dented it. I might just... if we can't get this out here, or if I dent it trying to shunt it, I will just redo the save thing again, because it's ridiculous, quite frankly. Come on. Oh, bugger it. I don't know how good my steering is in this. I don't know how straight it is. I'm hazarding a guess. It's probably not going to be that good. Put the bonnet down. Right, we've got to do this really carefully, because I think actually whatever I do steering-wise, we're going to fall in the pit, quite frankly. Because, well, I say we're going to fall in the pit. If we go forward and steer left slightly, that might get us out of trouble. We have got a little bit... I was thinking we didn't have much leeway to play it with at the front. Of course, we do have some leeway to play it with at the front, which is good. Okay. Right. I don't know how warm it is, so we'll stick the choke on for a little bit. Okay, so we go forward to the left. Oh, our brakes seem to work as well, which is lovely. I think we have got working brakes. Apparently we can't lean, so I can't look backwards out the window like I was planning on. Let's just go for it and hope. Yes, we are out of the garage in a working Satsuma, although I can't seem to. Hold on, if we just stop that there, we'll go back into driving mode. Can we have a lean? Apparently I can't lean to... I don't know whether that's something to do with having a bucket seat. I can't lean to the left, I can only lean to the right, which is of no real use for me. Thought it got stuck there for a minute. Right, we will put that back in. We are... Okay, we're pressing a little high ratio. Something went bang. Why did something go bang? What did go bang? We've got working brakes. We have got working brakes. What have I done wrong? Well, the brakes work. The car kind of works. There's some Christmas lights and a half-assed race conversion. It's a fail race video on my summer car.